Alright, it's time for episode 2. Trying to build a sawmill, I get. Whoa, hold up. Hold up. Okay, well, we got some more stuff on the base. It's time for designing out a sawmill that will fit in this small area. Because this thing's gonna be a massive tower filled with all kinds of stuff. Alright? Going straight up. So, I'm gonna get some really creative ideas, I guess, to try to move logs around into here so it's actually functional. Sawmill is the first priority because I kind of need wood to build everything, you know? Alright, so I guess it's time to start measuring things out and seeing how I can get stuff to fit. I guess vehicles are gonna be going over here. That'll be barely enough room for them. Then the wall will go like that. So yeah, then that'll leave room for the door to open up so you don't glitch out the vehicle in case that ever happens. And you can have places to enter. Alright, so basically my plan right now, I'm gonna have a conveyor going across like that. You're gonna drive the way the vehicle's facing, so you're gonna drive in over here, unload onto the conveyor, and on the conveyor there's gonna be a grinding zone to pretty much cut up a bunch of stuff that can be toggled. I want this thing to use a lot of circuits and stuff to control a whole system. So I'm gonna have an entire room dedicated to just switches, or no, just circuitry systems, as I had on my other base. Entire spot dedicated to the elevator, except I want everything to be into this one chaotic room. I think that would be really cool. So, anyways, my plan is to get the items to go through some saws right over here. It's gonna go down a conveyor, and I'm gonna have an item elevator right up to here to lift up to a sawmill. The sawmill is gonna be up in the sky. It's gonna move the items across, and then it's gonna dump it onto your truck right over here. So it's gonna all fit into this one small area. Then over here, with where the sign is and all that, I'm gonna have the building entrance. So you're gonna come into here. You're gonna have some other you're gonna have some pressure plates that players can touch as buttons, and it's gonna have an elevator going up throughout this whole thing. And then I guess parking garage will go right under here. And I could do some creative system for that. Then up inside the floors, on different floors, is gonna be like a shop, storage, I don't know, display room, all kinds of stuff. Why not? I'll figure it out as we go. So here's a plan I've got so far for how this is gonna work. Vehicles are gonna probably be that platform right there they're gonna be driving on. It's probably raised up a bit more. So then you just toss the stuff over the side. These trapdoors can be locked. There's gonna be one on the bottom, one on the top, so other players don't chuck stuff in if you don't want them to, so you can lock down the system. Then it'll open up like that. Oh, and okay. Pretty much logs will go straight down into there. These should be ice, so that it can slide right in without any problems. And this will just move it over in this direction. The saws are there so that when you want to cut down the pieces, they're too long, they'll auto cut, all of them will go up, and they'll all just dip below, right below that. I'm thinking about making it seamless where I'm gonna use an alt account so I can place all these wedges right where the saws are, so that there's no way that little logs and pieces like that can fall right to where they are if I leave gaps or something for it. And then it's on to transporting up an item elevator, so I can move it over and then dump it back down after it's been milled. Or, ooh, a storage system. I need like some storage system too, in case I want to keep the wood. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on that. Alright, so I got some more work done. Yeah, we got a ramp little thing set up so you can drive up onto that, and then garages, but one problem with the garage is that I've immediately come to find out is that you can't actually get into them. The hitch is right in the way. And the whole thing is actually raised up by the hitch, so I can't get into the garages going backwards. You have to go in forwards. So I got some more stuff. A tile. I'm gonna see if I can do something to change that up. So what my idea to fix this is to just take all these pieces out, place the tiles down, and then stack tiles on top of each other and raise it up just to be the right amount, or right height. And if these can be placed onto tiles, then it should work just fine. But I do not remember if stuff can be placed onto tiles. So apparently 5 tiles will make up one full block, so if I place these just like how the pattern is over here at 4 and then place it on top, it'll give it kind of a cool depth and be raised up just enough. There we go, just like so, and then that all lines up. Also, what do you think of that moon? I kind of edited my own little moon image into the content packs or Roblox, and it's a lot smaller, and I think it looks a lot better than my previous one I had from a texture pack, or content pack, not texture pack. There we go, yes, you can see it's now all lined up with that. I hope there's not like some minor little bit of a ledge. No, it's smooth, alright. Well, if you can get out the door, it is. Just like that, both of them are now done. And all lined up perfectly so that you don't skid. I must say, during the process of building this base, I do realize I have got the best sawmill setup currently. I mean, we got a triple stack right up here, so you just have to rotate every single log in order to put it through. Every single log. And they all just pile right up there. The optimal setup. Couldn't ask for any better. In fact, why am I even trying to design that setup back there? Alright, you want to see the process that it takes in order to do this? I'm trying to get these wedges. Have to have my alt over on this screen. Hold up. Let me fix the windows. Nope, that's not quite what I broke my computer, I guess. Everything went dark. I guess I ended that. Take 2. Alright, there we go. Got my account thing back. Don't know why it black screened. I guess let's set up the next one. Which one am I doing? So, now we gotta get our saw. Now we gotta go over to our other window. And you cannot drag your mouse across the screen because either of these will still register. So, if I drag my mouse across and into the other one, the saw would move. And that is the hardest part about this, but good thing. But, well, it's easy to get around when your computer is very bad and you have a lot of lag. And I forgot to actually move the saw out of the way, so now this thing is gonna have to go right there. There we go. Alright, just like that, we have another one down. Okay, do not mess this up whatsoever. Please. Good. There we go. That should be all of them. Now to get the pieces underneath, I'm just gonna have to raise up the saws. I might have to someday make a video dedicated to just watching players try to play the game. This person spent 30 minutes chopping down some pieces off that tree to move to his dual sawmill, just to realize that they're too big to fit into either sawmill. Alright, so I got this basic part done for the most part, and let me show you how it works right now. So, you get a log, right? You're driving up in your vehicle, and pretty much these, I don't have enough trapdoors to finish this all up, but these pieces right here will make sure no one who you don't really care to put stuff in won't. Like have a whole system lock, I'm gonna have that around everywhere. And then when you're ready, you open up those. This part is not wired up yet, but the top will open too, and you get this little hatch that you just chuck stuff down. If the stuff is too big, you got the saws. But yeah, pretty much all the pieces would come out there, and that is the wood dump, where you drive up your vehicle. You dump it in there. I'm gonna have an item elevator right up here. It's gonna go move the items up. I'm gonna move this sawmill, turn it around, and put it on top of this piece. So they'll move it up, mill it, move it over, and dump it back into your vehicle. And that is a whole plan of how this is gonna work, because that will make it fit in that small of an area. I just need a lot of trapdoors and stuff to get this to work. And a whole circuit set and sensors. It's gonna get to be a process. Come on, close door. Close. Okay, whatever, it's gonna be stuck like that. Anyways, there we go. I got more of this stuff done. So, what we got going on right now is this top part. I need to remove the conveyor off the top of the sawmill, that one right there, but everything is pretty much done. I just need to fill in the blueprints, then add a whole bunch of logic gates to make an elevator with trapdoors. No, hatches. Hatches. They're called hatches, sorry. And then get some ice wedges. That's gonna be something for another time, because that is gonna take a while. If I want to get all the trapdoors, or hatches from my other slot, not trapdoors. But this front part is done. Vehicles, they come out right up. Drive right up to about there. And pretty much the base would be unlocked already, so pretty sure I clicked the lever. So all these will open up and you dump your wood in. And you still have the saws, those are still there. But yeah, then the wood would come back around and drop right off into your vehicle. And if you have trailers, you just move up a little bit till the trailer's right there. And you keep on doing that till you're all done, and that's pretty much how I'm gonna have this one. I don't have enough room to really make this particular one have a storage and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna add some, I don't know. If I want to have some choppable wood, as I've been using, where I have a specific size so I know exactly what length I need, I'm gonna need to make a whole different sawmill setup, because this one's just for mass in and out, and then I'm gonna actually do that right now. Increase these numbers so you just have chunks of wood come out, because I'm not so sure that I can really handle any long pieces going through this. And then on a separate one, I'll make another one of these tan sawmills where you probably like right here or something, a hole in the wall where you just put it in, it'll put it into a storage. And then this bit right here, this is gonna be for an item drop off. For example, if you got like a load, once you went shopping, like a load of electronics and stuff, if you went to the logic store, you'll come right up here, put the items in there, and I'm gonna have an item elevator. I'll just take it up. You know, I probably should make this where you put in the wood and it'll get milled into usable pieces. That'll be kind of cool. So it's both in one. Scratch the idea of putting in another item elevator over there. We'll just have 2 instead of 3 of the item elevators. And then this is where you dump in the wood you want to store, I guess, and then all the stuff you buy from shops. Yeah, we'll carry it up and put it somewhere up inside the tower. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. Goodbye.